Hi, my name is Bailey Barnes, and I'm going to do my persuasive speech on the injustice and discrimination of kids in any legal decision making. Legal decision making meaning like their own well-being for anything medical-wise, or in a custody battle, or in court in general. So we now see that the age for you can make most of your decisions is 18. When you're 18, you can make every decision that you want, but there are some things that just cannot wait, and some of those things might include anything including divorce, where the parents are fighting over the child and the child refuses to go with one because of certain reasons. I mean, we cannot keep leaving it up to a number. A number does not define anybody. It doesn't define their maturity, and that's what some courts have realized, and they changed that number to 14, though sometimes they go a little bit younger depending on the child, which is what should be done. It should be depending on the child. Next, we need to realize the hypocrisy that we have ingrained into our children. Our children today seem to realize that we have been taught that we need to step up for ourselves and do what is right, and basically been treated like an adult our entire life, until we get to this point and they suddenly decide that we shouldn't be treated like adults anymore. And it's really frustrating at this point to just be going back and forth on this, where we're adults but we're not allowed to make these decisions, but we should be allowed because it's us and it's our being, it's our own well-being, and who better knows us than us. Moving on, we are growing up faster. That is one of the reasons that this should be changed. Kids are maturing faster each day, and we cannot keep relying on the statistics of the 1950s to 60s. Like, we have changed as people, especially kids. The way that these last few generations has raised kids has just automatically just really shone the light on how grown up some children can be. Some people my age are taking more than one job. I took more than one job. We're growing up. We want things. We're going after things that we want. And if there's a problem such as a legal decision that we can't get over because we're not over the age of 18, it's really putting a stifle on everything that's going for us. It has been proven in studies that we are more mature. Some people blame it on technology, but it's obviously not. I say we blame it on technology, which puts us into our next one, placing blame. We, as a society, most of us do not like to be accountable for our own actions, and parents are no exception to that. I mean, they have placed the blame on technology. Like I said, they said that even though they are giving us this technology, they're saying, oh man, they're more mature because they had to grow up with everything bad on the internet, when really it's their hands that gave us that thing. It's coming from them. Everything we have is from them, and whatever happens is because they made us grow stronger and more independent by ourselves. Not only have they placed blame on technology, but they've also placed blame on other human beings. I mean, sometimes they'll place blame on their own family, or many idols in today's society, celebrities, meaning, and just people that kids really look up to, and they'll see that they say one outrageous thing and they go off. But we need to realize that these kids know what everything is. I mean, you can't tell something a kid nowadays and they probably will go, I already knew that. And then finally, we will be getting into how ironic this all is. I mean, we're placing blames left and right, and we're saying that, oh, kids should be allowed to drive a car at 14, sometimes 13, 14, 15, depending on, legal situations where if a guardian cannot drive. But we're placing lives in their hand. We're placing everybody's lives in their hand. We're placing the other driver's lives, their own life, anybody that may be in the car. And we're taking that away. We're like, oh, you can have this big adult responsibility, but that's it. You cannot have another one, which is kind of ironic because you're letting them decide every other person's life, but when it comes to their own, you're just not. You won't let them decide their own medical reasons or anything like that. And I just think it's ironic. We have talked about this. We just need to open our eyes and listen to the kids, because obviously they have a lot to say. We're just not listening, and that really needs to change. And this is the most unheard society that we have had. So things just need to change, and hope this starts it. I hope y'all learned something new, and thank you for listening, and I appreciate y'all. Bye.